What's going on, guys? I'm Eric Johnson. I'm with RBM, and I think RPJ is sitting here and watching. Of course, he wants to see the results.
Yo.
And this is on Ultima. We are also the Berg Wrestling. So, yes, the Berg Wrestling presents NXT. Of course, we're the black and yellow brand. This is a Pittsburgh channel. Of course, we got to be the black and yellow brand.
Even though half of us come from a certain Dakota, the best Dakota, South Dakota.
I'm originally from Pittsburgh. That's why it's a black and yellow themed channel. Well, there's originally two of us from Pittsburgh, and the other one quit because he's a bitch. Anyway.
Even though he's like a part-timer now.
Yeah, he's a part-timer. That son of a bitch. Anyways, let's just get into it here, and don't let me forget what I said before here. In a pre-show about that, didn't have much wrestling and terrible heat. We had Dakota Kai defeating Casey Catanzaro in 8:34 by pinfall with a top rope splash. Son of a bitch, bro. I'm dyslexic.
So I think Eric will get a stroke. I will be taking over the Berg Wrestling from now on. It just has to be like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm obviously doing my best Joe Biden impersonation here. I have to say
it's not of sound mind.
Yeah, I'm just losing my mind here tonight. I apologize. I'm running off 3 hours of sleep, and I've been up since 6 in the morning, so you can really tell that I'm losing my mind here. But we're going to keep it going, because that's what we do. Good job by Dakota Kai and Casey Catanzaro. Dakota Kai almost got a 50, so really got to look at her for being a top woman in this women's division. That's pretty much all I got to say, unless you guys got something to say.
I like the name Dakota. Let's just say that.
Dakota Kai did fantastic.
Good to know. Okay, now I did not forget what we had to do, but we're going to have to do it. No, it's not a spoiler, because you guys saw yesterday.
Armageddon.
You guys saw yesterday the booking on the live
stream. And if you didn't, you're bad fans. If you didn't, you're bad fans.
Yeah, terrible. Terrible human beings.
You should feel sad. So sad.
Yeah. Can I do it? Okay, here we go. Fuck. Right there. Look at that. That's nice.
It's almost like it goes in alphabetical order.
Shut your whore mouth.
Make me.
And continue show. Hit Row versus MSK got a 42 this time. Wesley and Nash Carter, man, they really stole the show there. That's defense.
I feel like that may be coming to an end when a certain tag team debuts.
That's right. Let's see. Wesley and Nash Carter got a tag team specialist bonus, and B-Fab did some good work at ringside. I assume that's the manager of Hit Row.
Possibly. Oh, there goes my knife.
Oh, God. What do you mean, there goes your knife? You, cutting yourself?
No, it just pops out.
Oh. So here's the first angle of the night. I got an 85. So Triple H calls out Shane McMahon. I'll read exactly what I typed in.
Shane McMahon looked lost out there, apparently.
That's okay. We'll find the angle real quick. Whenever I can. Here we go. So Triple H comes down to the ring extremely upset with Shane McMahon. He grabs a mic and he's like, I'm just going to cut the scripted bullshit and get to the point. Shane, you get your ass down here now. You know what you did. You need to explain. Then you go, here comes the money. Money talks. Here comes the money. Money. And he does his little dance, and he has a mic in his hands. He does that. He's like, you see, you lost the war to those elite members of wrestling. We had to switch days, but no, I like wars. We need someone who can compete with the big dogs. So, in the interest of big dogs, we got ourselves a big dog. A Rottweiler, if you will, in this business. They got punks running that show over there, so we got our own. Ladies and gentlemen, NXT Savior, CM Punk. CM Punk comes out, shows a tad bit of emotion at first, then he turns heel and he goes, why, thanks, Shane. You were always the best McMahon in the family. You see, Paul, you need me to save you. You need me, Paul. That's why Shane grabbed me up for you. You know you need me. Like how you needed me to face you at WrestleMania that year in New Orleans. I'm more mature now. Let's be clear. I can't stand you. You can't stand me. And that's totally fine. I'm not here to be friends with you and have a few cocktails. I'm here to honestly make your life a living hell. Number one. No, yeah. I'm here to make your life a living hell. Number one. Number two, I'm here to win world championships. And number three, I'm here to win a ratings war. So you can either just sit back like you usually do in your corporate office and watch me make you money, or two, you get in my way and watch this place become bankrupt. Your job is on the line, buddy, and I think you know what's at stake. And yes, the Savior gimmick has debuted for CM Punk. Let's take a look at how it did.
Fantastic.
Shane McMahon was bad, so that's why RPJ pawned him off on us.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, he's going to be a part of the storyline. His entertainment skill should go up as we use him. So, CM Punk benefited from having a groundswell of public support, so he's getting cheered anyway, even though he's one of the biggest heels. That's fine. I got an 85, man. That's a really good start to the night. CM Punk was fantastic. So, there you go. Triple H did well, too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And then, after commercial break, we had Shane McMahon come into William Regal's office. He's like, I need you to round up interviews. And remember, the board of directors wanted me to let you know that I'm your co-GM. Well, why is that? Because you see, you are just...
you stuck.
You are just, what did they say? Deemed unfit to run this ship by yourself as the general manager? Because, you see, you let your world champion get assaulted with nobody protecting him? That's just a no-no, William. You let him vulnerable. So
that's why we have basic security in the main shows.
So you are going to concoct an investigation. You're going to do it well. If I have to do it for you, it's not going to be pretty. So William Regal is going to have to investigate over these next few weeks of who was where, who did what. And he mentions that he has an idea of who might have done it. Done it, as he puts done in very, very big emphasis. So they got a 60. Shane McMahon actually did a masterful job of improvising interactions. So there you go.
Next segment.
Roderick Strong and Cameron Grimes is the first match of the night. So it had a decent reaction from the crowd in subpar wrestling. Roderick Strong defeated Cameron Grimes in 12:33 by submission with a stronghold.
Ho ho, a play on words, ho ho ho.
I know, I got a 51. So not bad. Cameron Grimes had a 47. And Eli Drake's basically berating Cameron Grimes, his servant. He's like, what are you, a dummy? Yeah, dummy, yeah.
You're going to make me look stupid out there.
Dummy.
You represent me. You're supposed to serve me. You represent me. You're supposed to make me look good. And you're doing none of that. You're failing at everything. You're such a disappointment.
He said, you know
no
what?
wonder your mother hates you.
He said, you know what? I'm going to help you. I'm gonna help you get better, Cameron. I'm going to help you. That's about it. That's a 60. Angle.
Gonna make you look like $1 million, Cameron, by the time I'm through with you.
That's right. So we got a 60 angle there. The next match is a 60 with Pete Dunne and Kushida in 17 minutes by pinfall with a bitter end. Pete Dunne is the new Cruiserweight champion. Wow. That's right. Pete Dunne is your new Cruiserweight champ. Just beat Kushida with a bitter end. Congratulations to Pete Dunne on his new Cruiserweight championship reign. And of course, after Pete Dunne wins, William Regal comes out to the ring. He says, "Listen, buddy, you literally had issues with Tommaso Ciampa last week. You said some not nice things, and it took you a little bit to come out of the entranceway for whatever reason. I am believing that you possibly did this to Tommaso Ciampa. And Pete Dunne's like, what are you talking about? I didn't do shit. Fuck you, William. William's like, hey, listen here, buddy. You're not going to talk to me like that. I know you did it. And then Shane McMahon comes out. He goes, listen here, man. You're just throwing accusations out with no evidence, William. You need to settle down. I know you're dropped at stake. It can get frightening. You just need to settle down. And you will get through this, William. You can't go around throwing accusations without evidence. And William Regal's just pissed off and he storms off. What do you think of that? No one's... Okay, good. I was about to say, what the hell happened to everyone? RBM, you there? Terrific. You got a 63. All right. Good shit. Tommaso Ciampa, this cuts to him at his home. He has a cast around his leg. He cannot walk. He says he will be back and he'll be stronger than ever. Don't you worry. And Pete Dunne, so then he's interviewed. He's asked, honestly, I don't know who it was. I don't know if the person was big, although I didn't get really thrown around. So I don't think the person was too tall. I don't think he was big and strong, but he did hit me with a weapon. I didn't get a good look at him. He had a mask on. He was very slender in stature. So it leads me to believe that you, Pete Dunne, did this to me. So he's immediately assuming Pete Dunne did it, saying it looks like him. And I got a 59. Zoe Stark and Toni Storm. In a bout that did not have much heat and some terrible wrestling, Toni Storm did defeat Zoe Stark at 9:32 with a strong 0. Scott Stanford and Wade Barrett have pretty good chemistry calling matches. Awesome. That's really good. What happened to RBM? Oh, looks like you're going to be filling in for RBM. That's co-commentator. Because I do better bouncing off of people.
All right.
I got a 43. Anything you want to add on to this?
I mean, it looks like Toni Storm is doing fantastic, and it's good to see that Scott Stanford and Wade Barrett are really good in commentary together.
No, honestly, that's good if we want. I guess I like having 2-man commentary teams a little better, and we might just go with those two. Honestly.
Oh, so it was on my end. Oh.
Okay, good. Thank God. So, what do you think of this match? Anything you want to add?
So Toni Storm, she defeats Zoe Stark in 9 minutes and 32 seconds with a strong 0. She gets a performance of 48. Zoe gets a 32. Overall, the match was a 43. And you could see throughout the match, Toni, she was just having her way with Zoe. Clearly, her experience was getting the better of Zoe. And then we get to after the match, we see why she was so confident. She was so confident because she was ready to lay down a challenge. She says, I've been around this division for quite a while at this point. I've been putting on some good matches. I'm probably one of the better females in this division. In fact, I'm probably one of the best females in this entire company. But I haven't gotten a title match yet. Why is that? Why is Raquel Gonzalez a champion and I'm not? I deserve to be the number 1 contender. Then Ember Moon comes out. She says, okay, I know I'm not an OG like Sasha Banks or Bayley, but I've been around this for quite a while. And if anybody deserves a shot at the NXT title, it's me. Raquel Gonzalez comes out. She's like, well, as far as I'm concerned, none of you deserve a title match. Ho, ho, ho.
And Dakota Kai is out there laughing with her, too.
Yep. And William Regal comes out. He's like, okay, Raquel, the point of being a champion is you have to defend your title. So next week, we are going to have a number 1 contenders match between Toni Storm and Ember Moon. Winner gets a title match. And Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai, they're like, no, that's unfair. So how unfair? No. And it's like, oh, poor Sunshine. It just has to be like that. You have to be a fighting champion. That's how we do it down here.
Oh, okay. Then Raquel Gonzalez will be like, wait, what if one of these two attack me? Then I won't be able to defend my belt. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah, and
every heel champion's gonna use that against him. Like, what if you don't protect me?
it's like we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Trust me.
But they got us 53. That actually did better than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. And then we have Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. So this is quite interesting. So it's quite interesting is that Kyle O'Reilly and Pete Dunne did not do well without a script to follow.
Pete Dunne,
So
he's kind
Pete
of
Dunne's
just
backstage. He's all happy. He's gloating his cruiserweight title a little bit in the locker room.
Well, maybe not happy. He did just get accused by William Regal of assaulting the world champion.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. So yeah,
So
he's bittersweet, right? Like he's happy that he's the cruiserweight champ, but he also has this cloud hanging over his head that he's being accused of doing something he claims he did not do, but he is the prime suspect. So Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish decide to confront Pete Dunne and put their 2 cents in where it was not asked. Even though they are a babyface, they say, we think you attacked Tommaso Ciampa. Why don't you tell us?
It's like, we think it, Regal thinks it, even Ciampa thinks it. And then Dunne's
why don't you just
well,
admit what you did? You would get a hell of a lot more respect. Pete Dunne's like, I didn't ask for your damn respect.
But it's like, he's like, I didn't ask for it, but I sure as hell will earn it. Because guess what? Unlike Ciampa, I can defend my title. And I'm willing to put it on the line against, you know what, Bobby Fish. You can have an NXT Cruiserweight title match next week. If you think if I didn't deserve your respect, I'm gonna damn well earn it. And I'm gonna prove to you that, with beyond a shadow of a doubt, that if I did attack Ciampa, he wouldn't have even gotten up.
They're right. And I got a 45. And really nothing to say here other than Kyle O'Reilly and Pete Dunne did not do well without a script. Maybe we should have made it scripted. I don't know.
Maybe.
Got a 45 though. Ari Sterling and Jake Atlas versus MV Young and Austin Theory. We debut MV Young. He actually got a 29 here.
Yeah, so he was in like the mid-30s when he was at Armageddon. So, but just a nice kind of match before we get to the main event.
And he's on the winning team, so
I wonder.
At that 43 segment rating, that helps us over this big time. And that's pretty much it. Ari Sterling and Austin Theory with some good ratings. Let's go to the next segment, in which Triple H announces that Punk will be in the main event since he is such a savior to NXT. He says, you know what, why don't you wrestle, Punk? We need ratings, right? Get out there.
Why don't you wrestle?
And wrestle. He's like, Punk's like, you know what? You're right.
I'm not a damn coward like you, Hunter. So I will wrestle in the main event. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. So I will wrestle for your main event, Paul. I will save your show.
Just so you can admit that you need me.
Because let's face it, none of your bottom-feeding trash talent has a chance at winning the ratings war. I'm the only one. There's nobody in this arena that can even stand up to me. And Triple H is like, well, I think you're about to eat your words because you're facing Kyle O'Reilly.
And the crowd would pop, and Punk's like, whoa, I got Kyle O'Reilly. We never fought before. This is going to be an interesting one. An 87 for that segment. Again, impressive. Impressive stuff. Are we ready to see this match?
Yep. So, hold on. So it's kind of a back and forth match. It's a very slow. The match is starting off kind of slow. We see Punk. He's getting into it.
It starts with chain. It starts with chain between the two.
Yep. They're kind of seeing who the better one is technically. And Punk, he's kind of starting off slow because this is the first match he's had in quite a long time, shaking off the ring rust. Then we start to see it go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Punk, he goes for the GTS a few times. O'Reilly, he manages to slip out of it. It's honestly a huge back and forth match. Kyle O'Reilly, he's flying through the air.
So eventually,
Punk is
after
having
Kyle
trouble.
O'Reilly gets the best of him and chains so many times, that's when Punk decides to go cheap and go with a knee to the gut and in the next chain, in the next collar and elbow tie up. So that's how Punk gets the upper hand with some heat. But in the meantime, let's go see what the match actually got. A 59.
What?
CM Punk was severely off his game.
And they did not click.
Oh.
Okay, that could have done way better. Wow.
It could have. But this is ring rust. Punk trying to shake it off.
Punk got a 72, but he was dude. He's off his game, and he got a 72. I wonder if he was actually on his game, what he would get.
So point is, Punk, he was rusty, so he needed help to put Kyle away. And that's when we see the return of Davey Boy Smith Jr. He jumps Kyle O'Reilly while the ref isn't looking, while AJ Lee is distracting the ref. Davey Boy Smith Jr. comes in and just wrecks Kyle O'Reilly. Punk, he gets him up for a GTS. Or no, he wins with an Anaconda Vice, apparently.
So as he's down, he just puts in the Anaconda Vice, and that's how he wins.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then
he went to the submission. All right.
Yep, moving forward.
And then the fighting angle.
O'Reilly, he's still passed out. So Punk and Davey Boy Smith, they're celebrating, but Bobby Fish, he climbs in the ring. He's like, that was bullshit and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. He starts trying to fight.
So Punk gets one GTS in, and that's when Bobby Fish says, fuck this.
Yeah, he runs down. He starts trying to fight Punk, but Davey Boy Smith, he gets in the way. He ragdolls Bobby Fish. That's when Bronson Reed comes down and makes the save. Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Bronson Reed, they're brawling. The two big men are brawling. CM Punk and O'Reilly are brawling. It's all out chaos as we go off the air.
Yep, I got a 53. And see what the show got. What are we thinking it got? I'm thinking it got like a 68, 70.
I don't know. We'll say 65.
67. Okay, I was about almost there. I was one off. 67. That's definitely one of the highest NXTs we had yet, including the AI booking it.
Yep.
We had an 85 to start the show, then an 87.
So there you have it. That does it for this episode, I guess.
Quite interesting. I want to see how much it did for some people on the show with the overness. Feedback has the show's been great.
Now, what did we get in the ratings?
We got some new goals by Triple H.
Oop. New goals?
That's what it said.
Let's see them.
That's what I'm wondering. Oh, fuck.
Check out owner goals.
Where's that?
You just passed over it.
Shut up. All right, here we go. We got a new goal here. What? He must not gain any more popularity in the USA. What? What? Oh,
Some bullshit.
Fuck you, Triple H. Kiss my ass. Bro, if he gets over, I can't help it. Alright, let me see here. Let's see Kyle O'Reilly. I want to see how much that overness jumped. Not at all. Okay, not as cool as I thought it was going to be. But that was a good episode.
Yep.
I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for some more Ultima. And please subscribe to the Berg Wrestling and Ultima. Thank you.